Peter, a 0-0 draw against Inverness this afternoon. Was that a good point gained, or do you feel you could have came away with all three in the end?
Well, definitely felt like I could have come away with all three. Delighted, obviously, with the clean sheet. As I said to you, I think the goals we've been conceding have been very poor. And I always think with the players that we have, we're always capable of creating chances and scoring goals. We've missed a right few chances over the last few weeks, and every mistake we seem to have made, we seem to have been punished. So, as I say, all round, as I said, people have asked about commitment and whatever. I think the players have been excellent, as I said to you many times, in the training field. I think they put that into practice today. I think they worked so hard against the ball. I think you've got to do that as a team, and that got them the ball back quickly. We created chances from it, and as I said, they showed a great desire not to concede, but also a desire to create chances and opportunities. And it was just unfortunate we couldn't get that goal, because no disrespect to Inverness, I think they're an excellent side who have started the season really well, but I think they'll be delighted more with the point than we are.
If we go back to the start and your team selection and your change of formation today, talk us through your thought process there and how you felt that helped you gain that point today.
Well, I think people go on about formations, and there's been different reasons why certain formations go in. People talk about 3s and 2s and whatever, but if you're attacking anyway and you're playing the back four, it's always 3 you've got at the back anyway, so that never changes. And as I say, it's not systems that win and lose you games, they help you with depending on the opponent, and I've always said that. I've got to play players where they're comfortable. Some guys feel they need a little bit of help going about them, so sometimes you've got to fill the gaps, and we understand that. And as I say, we've loads of chances to win the other games we've played in. As I say, even when we lost to Arbroath here, I think we had 5 or 6 unbelievable chances, and we missed them. And then people don't talk about systems or anything like that. But as I say, the commitment, as I say, it's been a tough few weeks for the boys, and we've not spoke about it. The fact that some of them have not been available with COVID, some of them have been carrying injuries and not been available to train and whatever, and they've had to dig in. And we've not put people selection, like even Vitus, who's done very well, but the week before he doesn't come into Friday afternoon, coming back for an international break in 2 weeks. So there's all different reasons and circumstances. And listen, I'm like any supporter or anything like, you just look at the team selection, you think, ask different questions. People will have favourites they want to play, they'll have systems they'll want to play, and if you're not winning games, people will always question it, and the only way you can hopefully show people the reasons why you do it is we winning games. And as I say, we should have won more games than we have done so far, because with the chances we've created. But I thought today was probably the most complete performance, but just because of the work ethic of the team. I've always said that if you work so hard without the ball, you've always got opportunities to win it, especially the strikers we have. Toddy obviously should score, Wiggy's had a great chance, and as I say, Kevin's had chances prior, so we know we've created chances, but we gave too many cheap goals away. But today, thankfully, we got that clean sheet, and I thought the Thistle deserved that.
As the game went on, and after you brought in Craig Whiting and Dom Thomas, we seemed to get more and more joy going forward and created more and more chances. Were you pleased with the way that we played over the whole 90 minutes then? Yeah,
absolutely. I think I look at the bench today, and it was the first time I'd left people out, and it's because everybody else has either not been available or whatever. So today I'd had to leave people even off the bench, which was great. But as I say, the biggest thing thumbs up I've got to give to the players is their commitment this week, because there was 3 or 4 of them. I thought at the start of the week we'd probably be lucky if we get 2 of them for the game today. All 4 of them have put their necks on the line really, to try and get a performance. And I think when you're not winning and you're not getting the results and you're getting a bit of criticism, it's easy to sit at the side and think, oh well, I've got a wee bit of strain, or I'm not feeling so good. But every one of them was there, committed to the cause, and I think you've seen that today. And as I say, I've got to give a special thanks to the supporters, the way they went on with the players today. I think that was really important for us, and I know it's been tough for them, and I know it is tough for them, and we've got a million miles still to go yet. But as I say, I've said to the players before, and I've said it many times to yourselves, about the names on the back mean nothing. The badge in the front's what you represent. You've got to give it 100% commitment every time you play, you train, and you do that. Fans will forgive a multitude of sins, So as I say, I think they've seen that commitment today, but we're not getting carried away. We've got a long way to go, and hopefully we can turn, as I say, a positive performance into a victory, because we still drew the game and it was still a point only. But we felt we should have got the 3 points, but it wasn't to be. So as I say, I thought we were a bit unfortunate in that today, but hopefully it's onwards and upwards, and that's what we've got to show, that same commitment at all times.
that first clean sheet in all competitions this season must have really boosted the confidence of everybody within the group, and just standing here during the post-match and seeing the players and the joy that they seem to be having after today, a bit of bounce in their step. The group seem very together, the camaraderie seems great, and they seem to have taken a big boost just from getting that small step forward again.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jordan, but as I say, I've never questioned that. I watch them in the training field. I think the biggest disappointment for me is on the training field every week since I've been here, they've been really, really committed. They've given everything they've got. The disappointing thing is sometimes, as I say, on the Saturday, that lack of concentration, which has cost us dearly. Obviously we've created chances and we've missed them, you know, in the important moments. So, as I say, I've never ever questioned the players' commitment in that respect. I get surprised sometimes on the Saturday with the level of performance or the mistakes we make. But as I say, never were their commitment. And as I say, I think that was a big thing today for me, was the fact that 3 or 4 of them I thought weren't going to be available and all put themselves available for the game. And I think that shows you the commitment that they've got. They were in there disappointed. You know, I think that's a big thing, because they feel as if they put a lot more into the game and deserve more from the game. And I think that also, you know, and as I say, that's no disrespect to Inverness, because they've been exceptional and they're a very, very tough side, very good side. But I thought today we deserved to win the game, but it just wasn't to be. But as we say, the positive is the clean sheet, the negative is we didn't win.